children, myself Sumalatha, I am a teacher of Kakatiya Public School. Today we are going to continue the topic of decimals. In that comparisons we are going to learn, children. Let's do the decimals comparisons here. First bit here. Compare each pair and put less than, greater than or equal. Okay. First we need to compare it. Compare nothing but we need to keep which is a bigger, which is a smaller, which are the equal here. You see first one 6.6 and 6.60. So before comparing children here, first you need to know about the like or unlike decimals. What are the like decimals and what are the unlike decimals? Like decimals nothing but the decimal point means the decimal point after if you have the same number of digits, so those type of decimals are like fractions. Like decimals. Okay. If you have the decimal point after different number of the digits means some number which number are one number has a more digits, one number has a less digits like this. So this type of decimals are unlike decimals. Once again I am repeating children, the decimal point after if you have the same number of digits, so those type of decimals are like decimals. And if you have the different number of digits, decimal point after, if you have the different number of digits, so those decimals are unlike decimals. Okay, but for comparisons we require like decimals, children. Okay, so we can compare easily. Here, now you see here 6.6, 6.60. Here we have decimal point. It is a decimal point. So decimal point after here we have 6. And here decimal point after 60. 2 digits we have. And here we have only 1 digit. Okay. So first you convert that unlike decimals to the like decimals by keeping the 0 at the last. Means how many less number of digits are there, that many zeros we need to keep to change into like decimals. Come on, let's keep here 2 digits, point after whatever the digits, but same number of digits it should. So here you see, point after here we have 2 digits, here point after we have 1 digit. So if we keep 1 0 at last, now these two are the like decimals. Okay, why? Because here 2 digits we have point after, here also we have 2 digits. Whatever the number, but same number of digits we have decimal point after. So these are the like decimals. Okay, now we can compare these two. 6.60 and again here this side also 6.60 means both numbers are equal, children. Okay, both numbers are same. So if you have the both numbers are same, you need to keep your symbol is equal symbol between that given decimals. Now coming to B1 here. First you need to check why before comparing, do you get whatever the do you have the given numbers, given questions are like decimals or unlike decimals. Now come on, first you need to check 6 point decimal point after you check 2 digits, 3 and 1 2 digits, and here also decimal point after 1 and 3 whatever the number but 2 digits we have, and here also we have 2 digits means the given numbers are like decimals. So you can keep the symbol now. Now how we can compare that? First already I told you children, point that side will be the integral part and point this side will be the decimal part. Okay, so integral part you need to compare first, means which is point left side. Okay, so point left side we have 6 and here also we have 6. If the point left side means integral part is the same, then you go to the decimal part. First you need to compare, children, integral part. If the integral part is same, if integral part is different, you can keep there only the symbol which is bigger, which is a smaller. But if the integral part is same, then you go to the decimal part. Here you see, for example, here integral part 6 and here integral part. Integral part means point left side digits. left side number. We have 6, 6. So same number we have. Then now you should move to the decimal part, which is point after. What is the point after here? 3, 1. Which is a bigger and which is a smaller? 3 is a bigger and 1 is a smaller. Means 6.31 is a bigger than the 6.13. Okay. So this number is a bigger, means greater than symbol you will get. Again I am repeating here. While you are comparing children, you need to compare first integral part. First you need to change that given decimals into the like decimals, and later on you need to check the integral part. If same of the integral part, then you go to the decimal part, which is like this. Okay, integral part 6, and then you can move to the decimal part. First place 3, 1. So 3 is a bigger, so it means 6.31 is a bigger than a 6.13. And coming to this problem here, 0.25 and 2.25. Here once you check, first step what you need to check, the given numbers are like decimals and unlike decimals. So here you see point after 2 digits we have, point after 2 digits means like decimals. Okay. Then you go to the next step, you need to compare the integral part. Integral part means here point left side part. So here point left side we have 0 and in this point left side we have 2. So which is a smaller and which is a greater? Here we have the different numbers in the integral part. So you can compare here only. If integral part is same, then you can go to the decimal part. But here integral parts are different, means 0 and 2. Means 0 is a smaller than the 2, nothing but 0.25 is a smaller than the 2.25. Means you will get 2.25, this side bigger, no? So less than symbol you will get. Okay, which side we have the smaller, that side we will get the closer one, and which side will be the bigger, that side will be the open, children. Okay. So is it clear, children? First, before comparing, you need to check the given decimals are like decimals or unlike decimals. If the given unlike decimals, you need to convert into the like by keeping the zeros at last. Now ascending order. Here also ascending order. Before writing the ascending order, children, let's arrange, means by giving the places, let's arrange its places. Okay. Now first step, what you need to check like decimals or unlike decimals. Okay. Once you check point after we have 1 digit. Here point after 2 digits. Here point after 3 digits. Here point after 3 digits. Means unlike decimals they given, children. Unlike decimals given means you need to change that into the like decimals, nothing but by keeping the 0 at last. So which is the greater one of the number of digits here? 3 are the greater. 1 digit point after, here point after 2 digits, here point after 3 digits, here point after 3 digits. Nothing but 3 digit number is the bigger, no? So by keeping here also 3, here also 3. Here by keeping 1 0, we can change this into the like decimal. Means 1 1 0, 3 digits it became. Okay. And here by keeping the 2 zeros, we can change into the like decimals. Now you can observe, children, point after 1 0 0, 3 digits, 1 1 0, 3 digits, 2 1 1, 3 digits, 1 2 1, 3 digits. Means all we have point after, means decimal place we have 3 places, children. Means these the given one we changed into the like decimals. Now after changing the like decimals, we need to compare the integral part. Integral part nothing but decimal point left side. Okay, decimal point left side. Decimal point left side you observe, children, 21 2 0 0. Which is smaller in this integral part? 21, 2 in the second number, 0 in the third number and 0 in the fourth number. We have in these 4 numbers, 0 is the smaller in the integral place. But 0 we have in 2 numbers. So first we need to compare these 2 numbers. Later on you go to the other numbers. Okay. First I am comparing these 2 numbers. 0 0 we have integral part. Same number we have integral part. So for these 2 numbers we should go to the decimal part. Why? Because integral part we have the same for these 2 numbers. Okay, these 2 numbers only we have same integral part, so we are going to decimal part of these 2 numbers only. So decimal part first digit is 2 and decimal part first digit is 1. Okay, so which is smaller in this? We required a smaller one only, no ascending order, means we required here 1 means 1 is smaller than the 2. So we are taking here 1. So we can give 1 first place for it and second place for it. Okay. Now the numbers we arrange which has the integral part are same. Then we went to the decimal part and we checked and we have given the places for the two numbers. Now come to the numbers which have the different of integral part. So here you see 21 2. Okay, 21 2. In these two, which one is the smaller here? 2 is the smaller, so we can give third place for it, and obviously the last one will be the fourth place. Is it clear, children? First you need to change into the like decimals while you are comparing or while you are arranging ascending descending order. You need to change the given numbers into the like decimals. Later on you need to check its integral part. If integral parts are same, then you go for that numbers to the decimal part. Okay. So after arranging its places, come on, you can write here. First place of this number is 0.121 and next place is 0.211 and next place is 2.110 and next one is 21.100. This is the ascending order of the given series, children. Now let's write the ascending order for second problem also. So what I said first, you need to change the given decimals into the like decimals. Come on, let's check here. Point after we have one digit which is 0 in the first number. In the second number, point after we have 0, 8, 2 digits. In the third number, point after we have 3 digits. And in the fourth number we have point after 2 digits. 3 digit number is the more now, so the remaining other numbers also we need to change into the like decimals with the 3 digits after point. So here 3 digits now, and here also by keeping 1 0 we can change this into the like decimals, and here we require 2 digits we have, so we require one more digit which is 0 to change into like decimals. And here we require 2 zeros to change into the like decimals. Now first steps I have done, I changed into the like decimals. After changing the like decimals, children, first you compare the integral part of the given numbers. What are the integral part of the given numbers? 8, 0, 0, 0. So which is the smaller in this? 0 is the smaller in the part of integral. Then first you compare, keep at beside which is bigger. 8 is bigger now, integral part. So we can take it that place in the last place. Now we have 0, 0, 0. For 3 numbers we have 0 integral part. Then you compare the decimal part for these 3 numbers only. Okay. Later on we can see about this number. Okay. Why? Because this integral part is different. Okay. Now these 3 numbers integral part is same. Then we can go to the decimal part. Okay. So first digit of decimal part for these 3 numbers only. 0, 0, 8. So again decimal part is same for these 2 numbers. This is different, children. So later on we will see about the different one. Now which has the same that for these 2 numbers we can go the next place of decimal. Okay. So next place of decimal which is 100, children. 8, 0. 8, 0. So which is the smaller in this? 0 is the smaller. So 0, 0, 8. Here 0, 8, 0. So second place we have here 8, here 0, children. So smaller we require now to write the ascending order. So I am giving the one number, place for this number, and second place for this number. Yes, children. Now don't confuse. Now I am checking this number. Okay. Now only one number we have which is the integral part is different. Okay. To give the place. Here 0 and here 8. So obviously 0 is smaller than the 8. So we can give third place for it and fourth place for this. Okay. So I arranged the numbers. So let's write the numbers here by order wise. 0.008. Second place is 0.080 and third place is 0.800. And fourth place is 8.000. So this is the ascending order for this. Now rewrite in descending order. We need to write in descending order. Same we need to follow, children, but we require the bigger number first. Why? Because the given one is descending order, means big to small. We require here big to small, descending order means. So here let's write the descending order for this. Okay, descending order, descending order. Same steps you need to follow, children, to write the descending order. First we require the like decimals. Come on, let's check the given numbers are like decimals or not. Here first is 7. Here decimal point only not given. So only integral part has given. And here second number 4.7. One digit has given point after. Here point after one digit. Here point after two digits. So two digits are the bigger, no? Means more number of digits, no? Come on, let's convert the other numbers also into the like decimals by keeping the zeros. Here two digits, here only one digit we have. So if we keep the at last one more zero, so it became into the like decimals. And here also if we keep one more zero, it became into the like decimals. And here we don't have the decimal point. So we can keep point after two zeros. Okay, we can keep point after two zeros to convert into the like decimals. Now I converted it into the like decimals. Okay, same. We require the bigger one now here. Bigger one nothing but we need to convert. We need to give its places. Okay. Come on. First integral part of this. What is the integral part of this? First it is 7. And here second number integral part is 4. Third number integral part is 7. And fourth number integral part is 0. We require the first one bigger one now here. So bigger one 7, 4, 7, 0, which is the bigger in this integral part. So 7, 7 is the bigger, okay. But we have two numbers with the 7, children. In the place of integral, two numbers we have. Then for these two numbers, we need to check its decimal part also. Okay, 0 and 4. Which is the bigger? We require the bigger one here. So 7.4. 4 is the bigger. Here 7.0 means smaller it is. So first place I am giving to it. And later I am giving second place to it. Now I have given the places for those numbers which has the integral part same. Okay. Now I am checking. I am giving the places to other numbers which has the integral part is less than the before numbers. So here integral part is 4 and here integral part is 0. So which is the bigger here? We require the bigger one only now. So which is the bigger in these two numbers? 4 is the bigger, children. So I am giving third place to it and this is the fourth place. Okay, now I have given the order to that. Come on, let's arrange here. Now first number is 7.40 and second number is 7.00 and third number is 4.70 and fourth number is 0.47. So this is the descending order for the given series. Come on, let's write the descending order for this. First step, we need to change into the like decimals. Come on. Point after two digits, point after only one digit, point after two digits, point after two digits. Okay. We require here two digits, here two digits, but here one digit. Means we require here one more zero to change into the like decimals. And here also two digits. Means now all numbers which are given into the like decimals. Okay. Now let's give the places. To give the places, first integral parts we need to compare. Here 9, here 19, here 2, 1. Which is a bigger here? All numbers we have different children. So which is a bigger in this? 19 is a bigger integral part. So I am giving first place to this. Okay. And second one here 9, 2, 1. Which is the second place here? 9 is the bigger in these the remaining three numbers. So second place to this. Now 2, 1. Which is the bigger in these two? 2 is the bigger, so I am giving third place to it, and obviously this number will be in the fourth place. Come on, let's arrange here. 19.20, 9.21, 2.91, 1.29. Now I arrange into the decimal, into the descending order of the given series. Yes, children. I hope you understood the comparisons of decimals, children. Let's do the worksheet on this. Come on, first of it, compare each pair and put less than, greater than or equal. Here you see First one 0.3 and 0.2. First you change that given fractions are like or not, check, and later if there, okay, if not there, you change by keeping the zeros at last decimal point after same number of digits. It should get like decimals means 0.3 and 0.2, and here 16.07 and 16.01. Here we have like decimals only in the comparisons. Directly you can keep by checking the integral part, and later on by checking the decimal part. Now second one, rewrite in ascending order. Ascending order means small to big children. Here you need to arrange these given series into the small to big children. How to arrange? First you need to change the given decimals into the like decimals. Later on you need to check its integral part. If integral parts are same, then you go to the decimal part for that number children. If not, integral part only different means there only you can arrange it ascending order. Come on. Now you need to write like this, and descending order. Rewrite in descending order. 6.4, 6.46, 0. Here it's comma. 0.646 and 4.66. Okay, the given series first you change into the given series is unlike decimals children, you change it to the like decimals, and later on check its integral part. If same into the integral part, for those numbers you go through the decimal part. Okay, so thank you.